local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
All right, Jackson, I see the sky camera over there that you guys will see in a minute overlooking Harrisburg, and I can't remember the last time we saw the sunshine.
No, it feels like it's been like 5 days straight. We've seen nothing but cloud cover.
Right.
Eventually we'll see the sun again, but you know how April is. It's all messy, it's nasty. We got some more rain on the way. We take a live look out from Willow Hill at the moment. Those overcast skies, as previously mentioned, sticking around, and that's part of the reason why temperatures today are not going to be particularly warm. So we're sitting at about 39 up in Marysville, 42 York, 43 Manheim, 43 in Wormleysburg. And with that easterly wind, we're getting some east flow in there as well, so that's helping keep those clouds socked into the region. Of course, we're also expecting quite a bit of rain, and that's going to start in the afternoon and evening. Now, yesterday's high, 50 degrees in the afternoon. That is still 12 degrees below the average, believe it or not. That's actually warmer than where many of us are going to land this afternoon, where we only get to the mid to potentially upper 40s. So it's really not going to be a great day to be outside. Very much feels more like fall than I think spring with the drizzle and the gray sky, but you can see that low centered over parts of Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, continuing to make its way slowly north and east, and that is the big driver of all of that rainfall that we're going to be seeing later today. And what that's going to look like is by about 3-4 p.m., you start to see that shield move on in. Notice those heavier bands more to the south and to the east than to the north and to the west. And so if you happen to be Harrisburg east, you're probably going to see the full brunt of this rainfall. Further west, totals are likely to be a little bit lighter. That'll continue into the overnight. Of course, as temperatures drop, maybe some higher elevations, see some wet flakes. Overall, not really expecting much other than rain for the large majority of people here in south central PA. That will continue in terms of stray shower and maybe scattered shower activity into the morning and afternoon hours Saturday, but we will clear out heading into the evening. So good news there. Pretty much a day and a half damp stretch, and then we start to really calm down after that. Total wise, as I mentioned, you notice to the south and to the east, you see the heaviest in terms of rainfall. Further to the west, not that much. And so we continue to see the most drought-stricken areas get the most of the rain. And so that's really good news from that perspective. As that low sticks around, something else to keep in mind, those winds are also going to be a big factor as well. So not only is it cold, it's damp, it's going to be a little bit breezy as well, and that's going to make things a little bit gloomier, a little bit more miserable out there. Beyond that, this is not the only rain chance that we see over the next week. In fact, we have two other rain chances that we're watching. One comes midweek next week with another cold front that's going to push on through, and then heading into the latter half of the work week, Thursday into Friday, potential for some more rain there as well. So we really aren't able to get set up with any milder weather. 66, about as warm as we get over the next 10 days. And then really, as we take a look at this 7-day, we're getting some meaningful rain, but another miserable week coming up ahead. Lots of dampness, not a lot of sunshine, Sarah. And look, we still have another half of the month to get through, but this first half is not looking so promising.
It's all right. Fingers crossed for the second.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Thanks, Jackson.